Hey everybody, my name is Phillip Shepard. I'm a local real estate agent located right here in Northwest Arkansas. And today we're talking about something super important, and that is how do people stay so healthy in Northwest Arkansas? So let's talk about that. But before I begin, if you'd like this down there, like this video and also subscribe. That would make the world a difference. I try to produce as much content as humanly possible about Northwest Arkansas. Also, if you are thinking about coming down to Northwest Arkansas, download my 3-day itinerary link below. So maybe you're an adventurer, maybe you're a sports person, maybe you're a foodie, maybe you're a sightseer, maybe you have kids. There's a 3-day itinerary link down below for you. So go ahead and download it and use it when you come down here. All right, and so the first thing we need to talk about why Northwest Arkansas is so healthy, and there are definitely a lot more reasons than just 5. But the first reason, this is most important to me since I moved here from Chicago, but the most important reason for me is the fact that you can be outdoors all year long, all year long. Now, if you are coming from a colder environment, like I did, you're used to 0 degrees, -10, -20. You cannot be outside in those temperatures, but in Northwest Arkansas, it is a perfect sweet spot where you get all 4 seasons. You can still be outdoors during the daytime, even in the dead of winter, because it's really sunny here all the time. So like, obviously your average temperatures are really, I would consider fine and good in the wintertime, but wonderful in the spring, summer, fall. So in the wintertime, you can be outdoors all year long, so it makes it a lot easier. Because obviously if you're coming from a little bit more colder environment, to say the least, there are times when it's like that bitter cold just hits your lungs and you're like, why am I here? Not in Northwest Arkansas. So if you're coming from those kind of areas, obviously you know where you're from, but it is not here like that at all. And so the nice thing is, like, usually in the northern section of America, the winters are horrible because they're usually bitter cold and also very humid. Like, it's very, like, it pierces your soul. Down here, it does get a little chilly every once in a while, but nothing nearly as the north. So it allows you to be outdoors all year long. So you're doing anything you want to do outdoors all year long. It's the best thing ever. And number 2, and that connects directly to number 1, obviously people can be outdoors all year long. But the fact is that running, biking, hiking, all the different outdoor activities you can do all year long are big in Northwest Arkansas. So I'm sure you know that Northwest Arkansas and Bentonville specifically is the mountain biking capital of the world, but trail systems galore, hiking systems galore, running trail systems galore. It is never ending when it comes to the amount of trails that are in Northwest Arkansas. So whether you want to be out in the outskirts a little bit, whether you're a big hiker, you want to go up mountains, down mountains, walk along creeks, whatever the case is, there are plenty of places to travel in Northwest Arkansas, even on the outskirts. So part of the reason why I moved to Northwest Arkansas, comparison to like Colorado and other places, is that if you wanted to go hiking in a trail system, it's like an hour and a half, maybe sometimes 2-hour drive. I don't want to do that every single day. I would rather live in a place where I can literally walk out my backyard or relatively close and hit a trail system, whether I want to bike, hike, run, whatever the case is. It's right there. It's right there. And so it's so much easier than living in Colorado because it just takes forever to get anywhere in certain states with like mountains and other trail systems. So it makes it so much better here because you're backing up to trail systems right here. You can do all the things on the trail systems right in Northwest Arkansas. Whoa. Before I jump on to the next point, I have something brand new called Instant Home Updates. So maybe you're looking to come down here in Northwest Arkansas and you're quickly realizing like you're using like Realtor.com or Zillow way too slow. So maybe you're looking for a home for sale or for rent and you're like the notifications are not hitting your phone fast enough. I made something called Instant Home Updates, and it sounds exactly what it sounds like, which is Instant Home Updates. Wild, I know. So enter your information below, like what you're looking for, square footage, bedrooms, etc., price range, and I'll make sure to get all those homes to your email right away and you won't miss a single thing. Also, every single Friday, I send out an email to basically kind of keeping up to date with what's going on in Northwest Arkansas. So obviously, whether comedians were coming here, different artists, different venues, new businesses, new pickleball courts, I will make sure that those are in your emails to make sure that you're the most familiar with Northwest Arkansas when you get down here. Side note, you might get a little fear of missing out, so you might get a little FOMO. I completely admit that, but you'll be the most informed person when you make your way to Northwest Arkansas. And number 3 is that even though we're in the South, and obviously notorious Southern food, but Northwest Arkansas has a lot more healthy options than a typical Southern city does. So one of the interesting things about Northwest Arkansas is that there's obviously, as you probably know this, there's been such a huge influx of different people from across America in the last decade or so, because maybe about a decade or so, it was obviously very heavily based on Fayetteville, Arkansas, the college, stuff like that. In the last decade or more, it's been rising in popularity because of the new investment from the Walton family, the Tyson family, and the JB Hunt and all the different businesses that have moved here. And so they've brought in a lot of new people to the area, and it comes with a lot new restaurants, a lot new natural grocery stores, a lot more focused on organics. And so the interesting thing is when you're in Northwest Arkansas is that you don't have to go very far. And I'm saying that tongue in cheek, you can go right down the road and find a very, very healthy option for restaurants, grocery stores, foods, anything in the area. And so if you are in the area thinking about coming down here, know that whether you're vegan or if you have dietary restrictions or you want to eat on the more healthy side, like fruits and vegetables, and maybe obviously avoiding some of the fried stuff, just know that in Northwest Arkansas, there is a lot of restaurants that are dedicated to just that. And a good example is the Preacher's Son in Northwest Arkansas up in Bentonville. The actual owner has celiac disease and he doesn't have any gluten on his menu at all. There's a lot of restaurants that will remove dairy from different menu items if you ask them to. There's a lot of actual restaurants that are dedicated to just eating healthy or very organically sourced material around the area, because Northwest Arkansas is a very ag-centric state around the area, and so it brings a lot of farmers markets and stuff like that. So just know that if you're in Northwest Arkansas, restaurants here, they tend to be very healthy. Also, kind of piggybacking on the third one, number 4 is the fact that healthy is encouraged around here. Now, this kind of is like a bundle of, obviously makes sense if you're going to be outdoors, if you're going to be a little bit more higher exercise community, you're going to be outdoors focused, you're going to be all the different things. It kind of comes to the territory that healthy is focused as well. And so, like I said before, it's very encouraged. Like if you go out with friends or if you join a community, being healthy is a perk around here. People encourage that. And so there are parts of America that obviously they don't encourage that. And it's very we'll say they just go a little crazy on some of the food sometimes. Here in Northwest Arkansas, it is very encouraged to be healthy because a lot of times the friends and people that you're going to meet around here are going to be healthy with you as well. And so it's encouraged to, have your own gardens, to, shop from farmers markets, to cook your own stuff. And so it kind of just comes with the territory living in Northwest Arkansas because it's just encouraged because so many people are outdoors people here, or they want to be on kayaks, they want to be on pools, they want to be on the beach, they want to be swimming, they want to be on boats, they want to do all the things outdoors or even indoors if they're rock climbing, or if they want to be, all the different playing basketball, all the different things. It just kind of comes with the lifestyle of Northwest Arkansas. And last but certainly not least, going back to number 4, which I mentioned before, the community that you engage with around Northwest Arkansas most likely is going to be very healthy focused. Again, if you aren't into trail systems, not a problem. If you aren't into biking, not a problem. Bentonville just announced that they're building a massive pickleball court in around the Osage Park area. There's pickleball down in the Fayetteville area. There's ultimate frisbee. There's frisbee golf. There's all sorts of different things to do outdoors in Northwest Arkansas and even indoors as well, that the community that you'll be part of most likely is going to be kind of activity focused. So if you're in a position in life where you don't want to, you want to come down here and be active in a very active lifestyle, you want to live, work, and play all in NWA, just know that the communities here are very healthy focused. And if you want to be in a more healthy position than wherever you're coming from, just know that is a very, very solid option here in Northwest Arkansas. Also, a little bit of tidbit information. This isn't number 6, but it's just kind of like a generic thing. All the cities and the whole community, I say again, the whole community, the whole area is centric around being healthy and active, because they invest so much money into parks, recreation, outdoor stuff, baseball fields, football fields, soccer fields, basketball. It's heavily focused on just making a community and being active in that community. So just know that it's not just people doing this, it's the cities, it's the actual entities around the area, whether it's nonprofits or governments, trying to continue to encourage people to get outside, to do stuff, stay indoors, be active. Everything's focused around being active in this area. All right, guys, that's all I have for you guys today. Again, if you are thinking about coming down to Northwest Arkansas, download my 3-day itinerary link below. Maybe you're an adventurer, maybe you're a sports person, maybe you have kids. There's a 3-day itinerary link down below for you. So go ahead and download it. When you come down here, I can give you the $10 tour so I can show you around the whole area. Plus, we can check out some homes for sale or for rent and see how far your dollar will go in Northwest Arkansas compared to where you're coming from. All right, guys, let's see you in the next one.